Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to continue Final Fantasy 12? Here we go. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah, let's go. Here we are. It's Final Fantasy 12 again, and I'm finally playing a little bit more of it. So, let's get going for a few hours of FF12 here. Oh boy, X's confirm. You know, it's been like almost a month since I played this game, and so yeah, the X's confirm thing is gonna bother me for a minute again. But here we go. Yeah, so we just rewatched the cutscene that happened here, and the item in which we got, the item that we got was the tear. And so that is made by the Viera, grants passage through the barriers of Golmore Jungle. So the jungle is where we were hanging out. Is this deeper into the village or is this out? Looks like it's, actually, I don't know. Let's look at the map. Okay, we go south. But yeah, well, let's talk to Fran here. With Lentis Tear, we can pass the barriers of Golmore Jungle. The Grand Kiltias on Burr almost waits beyond. Our business here is done. Okay, yeah. So, I remember doing some adventuring in this jungle before. And yes, indeed, there were barriers. There were also some, like, high-level enemies that I was afraid of. But we'll see how that ends up playing out here. And yeah, let's hit me with it. Oh, here's just the... Okay, that was insanely quiet with my setup, but there you go. Okay, so we got Libra on. That's right, I have Libra set up to automatically apply now. And then I've got Regen set up to auto-apply once anybody is below 100% health. So here we go. Oh yeah, we've got Larsa with us right now also. All right, let's go. So I'm relatively excited to be back into this game. I do really like this game, and especially taking a little break from it got me to miss it a little bit, you know. But now we're back in. I instantly remember, like, how my party fights because, you know, I'm the one who set up all the gambits and stuff, so I'm just like, oh yeah, this is exactly how this goes. So I wonder if we're supposed to get out of here going south or east. I feel like one of these ways we were specifically warned, like, not to go through. Like, I vaguely remember there being a pretty clear indication of which way I'm supposed to go at this point. But I don't remember what the indication was, so we're just gonna go find out again by trying to go this way first, because I suspect that this is the way that I'm not supposed to go. And if you're anything like me, when you play video games, playing a video game is often a constant struggle to find the wrong way to go. Oh, but yeah, these are the high-level things, aren't they? No, not quite. No, these aren't. These are only level 21. Oh, and the pelts that they drop are, like, super good, too. That's right. They sell for a shitload. Yes, this is good. Okay. So coming down here, I don't think it's going left right away here. That's... Oh, no, that is where we're going, and then we're going to go south. And hopefully, this will be nice and relaxing on the thumb. Okay, these are the high-level enemies. Yeah, so these guys are level 37. They are weak to water, but I mean, that's a pretty significant level difference. So that is what is immediately... Oh, but that's only stopping me from going north. So we actually just snuck around them by going this way. And then the tier gets us through this. Uh-oh. Here's another one, though. Hang on a second. Yeah, okay. So yeah, level 38 enemies. That's what discourages us from going this way at this point, which I'm just going to follow that direction and get out of here. I kind of want to write down, though, that, like, there's a way to go here that is scary. But here, I'm guessing now, if we go down this way... First, we have Marlboros. Was I saying something about, like, not bothering to steal from Marlboros because they're too dangerous? I don't remember if that was a thing. That one didn't seem so dangerous, and we got a vine from it, which might be really good, so... And they're dying in, like, 2 seconds, so no, I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, everyone's got their regens up. I haven't looked at my license grids in a while. We'll take a look at that at some point, but for now, we can get through this now. So the reason I wanted to go in here first is just because, like, well, I mean, look at this. So it seems to be really down in that specific little area that's got the hellhounds, you know? If I go right now, that's another way to maybe kind of get into that little area and see what's so good over there, where it's being guarded by such high-level enemies for the area. But I have a suspicion that this is going to be a hellhound around the corner. Okay, not yet. But yeah, I mean, this kind of shit right now, like, this is, Uh-oh. Okay, we got Sleepy Ash. Which actually... Oh, that makes the gambits get weird. So we're just gonna have to specify that you two should be attacking this thing. Now that Ash isn't doing it herself. Ooh, and she's also slowed. Does somebody have haste? I don't remember. But here, I'm just gonna quickly just wait out the sleep here. I don't remember how long slow lasts, though, or whether we have haste to make up for it. You know what? Let's look at the license grid. So, 129 we're at. And if we just pop up here to look at time magic, we have slow but not haste. Okay. And, oh, we don't even know where haste is yet, unless we pop over to Fran here, who might know. Interesting. She does not. Okay. Well, in any case, Ash has, ooh, we can get another swiftness on her. She can get down with the swiftness. I probably make that joke every time. Increase strength when HP is full. I actually really like this because of the way that I have a focus on putting regen on everybody all the time. In fact, I'm taking that first, and we're going to see how good it is. And then up here. Oh, and then there's a cheaper swiftness right here. What a great decision. Okay. So now we've got swiftness and we've got that. So now let's pop over to Fran here, who's kind of like my battle mage, but I do also want, like, people to have good HP. But she's got 166. She can get Curaga, which sounds pretty nice. And Dispel and stuff, but that's, I mean, we do own Curaga. We don't have the other two, though. I don't know. Kira is very good right now, so I don't know if I need to bother with that. Let's see. She's very rarely casting offensive magic, so I don't think I need this one. But Magic Potency sounds nice. Ooh, and then so a Quickening is here. So that's Feral Strike. This is also Feral Strike. So I wonder if each character actually just unlocks. Ooh, by the way, I like that you can actually sit on these instead of it doing something wacky when you go off the side. Anyway, I bet every character just has a linear list of Quickenings that they get. And it's not dependent on the position on the board. That's interesting. That's actually very good to know. Because that's Heaven's Wrath for her, because she already has North Swain's Glow. Interesting. So Fran could get this one for Feral Strike, maybe. And then, like, Balthier is kind of making his way over here and can maybe get this one. I don't know if I even care to get a Quickening on everybody, though, right now. The game has not proven to me that they're worth it yet. But let's see. Increase physical attack damage. Yeah. Physical attack damage. Give it to me. 500. 500. Oh, yeah, she's got that one, too. Okay. I think that's enough license grid for the moment. All right. So she's still slowed, which I don't like. And if we go to Time Magic, yeah, we don't have that. Oh, wait a second. Let me check something real quick. This is also license-based. There's like Remedy lore, and one of them might make your remedies cure more. So Remedy lore 2. Let's see, where are they exactly? Oh, here it is. Sleep, Sap, Immobilize, Disable. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, Petrify, Confuse, and Oil. Stop, Doom, Disease. What? So remedies can cure stop before they cure slow? Either that, or maybe they just cure slow from the start, actually. Like, oh, remedies just cure slow, it turns out. Okay. We only have 5 of them, though, so I'm not gonna do it yet. Okay, so there's a Hellhound over there. Let's see what's here, though. I do kind of want to wait for this slow to wear off, because I don't want to step into an area that's really dangerous with my main character slowed. Okay, Hellhounds. Yeah, they're all over this place. But, like, what do we get here? There's got to be something good down that hallway, right? Look at them all, though. It's not like it's even just one. I mean, are we just going to play Metal Gear Solid for a second here and, like, get past these things? I mean, they're splitting up right now. If Ash wasn't slowed, I would try to fight that one right there and see what happens. Where we are in the story, we just visited where Fran is from, you know? That, like, forest place with all the Vieira. And they gave us... they gave us the tier. And that is gonna let us... Yes, maybe go to the mines, or maybe we're already through there. I actually don't really remember. Okay, Ash is no longer sleeping, or slow. I'm going to take a little bit of a jog over here, and over here. And now maybe everybody cast Protect and Shell on themselves. So real quick, we're going to go... Oh, it's green magic. Protect self. Protect self. Protect self. Okay. Then we're gonna go. I'm gonna do a shell as well here. You know, we're gonna go for the shells as well. All right, so everybody's protected. Now use twos are shelled, and Fran can also shell herself. She's the one that hasn't gotten it yet. Oh wait, no, it's Ash that hasn't gotten it yet. Green magic, shell, Ash. Okay. And is there anything else we need to do to, like, beef ourselves up before we fight this guy? I mean, we could try Ash's quickening on it. I'm a little bit more afraid of that than I am excited by it. But maybe we can do it mid-battle or something. We could even use our summon, actually. Okay, maybe that's kind of the thing that I'm gonna do to, like, to go for it, you know? Alright. So, I guess let's pull him, you know? We're gonna pull him. But pull him this way. Pull this way. Pull this way. Did I just get 2 guys on me? I got 2 guys on me. God damn it. Okay, hang on. Everybody's still protected and shelled. So we're just gonna pop out here. Someone's gonna cast regen on Fran. Alright, there it is. Let's pop back in. I just want to fight one of these hellhounds and see how it works. See how it goes. See what they do. Oh god, there's 2 of them right here. Okay, so they're weak to water, which is interesting. Okay, yeah, they are absolutely kicking the shit out of us, so we're gonna leave. Okay, yeah, big time. About this particular Final Fantasy game, I don't know. The Gambit, I think the Gambit system is my favorite thing. Like, setting up my party members' strategies, line by line, I think is really cool. Okay, so, alright, everybody's back up now. We got regen where we need it. Yeah, alright, let's go. Let's avoid the hellhounds and get the hell out of here, yeah? Oh, whoops. Wait, magic, technics. There we go. 3 Marlboros? No problem. 1 hellhound? No way. We are getting bad breath here, though. Alright. It's true. I feel like this is a very common, like, body type for an anime character, right? The tiny ass, tiny skirt, type. Like, make no mistake, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Sir Mix-a-Lot's Anaconda. Definitely don't want none. He is turning 360 degrees and walking away. Alright. But yeah, I would say my favorite thing about this game is the Gambit system. Yeah. I'm sure you've heard the joke though that people say that's like the Xbox 360 joke. Why is it called Xbox 360? Because you turn 360 degrees and walk away. But like that's the joke, right? Why do you gotta make me explain it, Goat Mutation? What? Alright, so I gotta remember that there's gotta be something spicy over there as to why it's like guarded by hellhounds. $359 of them red ringed. Bum 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 bum. Ba da 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 da. That's the joke. Alright, let's make our way over here. Check out my gamer score, bro. I played so many children's games to get this kind of gamer score, you don't even know. You moonwalk away. See, now we're getting somewhere. If you did like a stylish 360 twirl and then moonwalked away, maybe like tipped your hat while you did it, you know? Okay, don't let me forget, when we get to the level where we can like handle hellhounds, don't let me forget to come to this place again. I bet we have to, though. I'm guessing that in 10 levels, we're going to have to come back through here and go down there. And at that point, I got to remember to go over there. Sonic videos about Ligma? I'm afraid I don't know enough about Sonic to know what Ligma is. I've never heard of this. It's kind of a gross name, though. Ligma. Okay, are those the stairs that we came up a second? Ligma nuts. God damn it. Yeah, see, no, you guys are you're just getting me with another one. I fucking just got D's nuts again. I know Bagu. Like, you guys better fucking watch out, because I know Bagu. Demon Eyeball. Nutcase, I'm telling you, I lack the prerequisite knowledge to have any clue what you're talking about. Well, I mean, the PS3 also has like a lit up error code to tell you when something has gone wrong. Also, like when you turn on your computer, if you have a speaker on your motherboard, it has different beep patterns that like tell you, you know, different things that have gone wrong, you know? Like I think like 3 quick beeps or something means that no RAM is installed, or like the RAM isn't being read or something like that, right? So like right. I mean, it's kind of just like a byproduct of, you know, consoles becoming more like computers, which have been doing that forever. All right, man, now we're, now we're all slow and blind. Should we take care of this blindness? Probably. How many eye drops do I have? 18 of them. It says take 2. take 2 daily. And we're taking 18 of them. All right. All right. Here we are. Save. Now, am I retro? Or who's retro? Which retro are you referring to? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific. Am I using a strategy guide for my first playthrough? Absolutely not. I also don't do any kinds of, you know, like backseating from the chat or getting any information off the internet, anything like that. Very much not my style. I like to play the game, right? Ooh, we've got ourselves a little cutscene. But yeah, like, you know, if I miss stuff, or I don't understand a mechanic, or I'm getting my ass kicked by a boss, right? All of that is part of the show. That's part of what should be fun, you know? That's part of the fun of a first-time playthrough. You only get to play the game for the first time once, right? And it would be an awful thing to take that away from yourself by reading a strategy guide. You know, do you ever have... This thing looks fucking badass, by the way. I love this. Alright, so, big time, I'm going to try to slow this guy. Actually, okay, let's do the thing where everybody casts Protect on themselves real quick. Alright, there go the Protects. And now, Ash, I'm going to say, let's attempt to slow the Elder Worm. Oh, all I got in chat was what did I just say? So I imagine that is that a real warning not to read behind in chat? Or is it just a... Why am I bothering to steal from these things right now? Oh shit, people are getting silenced. Okay, that seems fine. He's casting slow, though. I don't like people getting slowed. Alright, but there we go. Now the, so, our party members are, we took care of the ads. I guess I'm not, right now, I don't feel particularly intimidated by this guy. So, I think I'm just gonna attack him and see what happens. With 2 silenced party members, though, you know what? I'm gonna have them echo screen themselves. So you echo screen. You echo screen. Alright, alright. Larsa is blinded. Man, he's doing a lot of, oh shit, Petrify. He's doing a lot of status ailments to us, but, like, we're pretty loaded up on items to kind of take care of it. And I think that we're doing some decent damage here as well. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this Petrify here. And I'm just going to kind of... We're going to chill. Whoa! Spore Fall. Okay. This looks like it's going to answer my question about, like... Okay, so what's going on here? So Larsa is fucked up right now. to the point where it might even be worth remedying her. I'm going to say, Fran, why don't you soft? Do we have a soft? What is that called? A gold needle? There we go. So let's you soft, and then Balthier. I almost feel like we need to like remedy Larsa at this point. I mean, it's the confuse that I'm worried about. Which, okay, we have smelling salts for that. So you know what? Just do that. And I think we're going to be fine here.
Lick my ass.
Wait a second. Is Balthier confused? Oh, no. That's Larsa. Okay. Okay, no. It looks like we're fine. We're doing fine here. Oh, that's right. Larsa's a dude. I keep forgetting about that. No, you're absolutely right. They have made it extremely apparent in dialogue and in cutscenes that Larsa is a dude. Larsa just sounds like a very feminine name to me, and so I keep forgetting. Okay, you know what? I think this is going really well. Fireball! I kind of even want to do something fun. What if we bring Belias in here, not even because I need it, but just for fun? Let's fucking go, dude. I don't even really know how to use this. But we're gonna find out, you know? We're just flexing now. Now we're flexing on this guy. All right. Oh, it's us. It's us and him. Interesting. Which, actually, that's a little scary, because I feel like we're in danger now. But, like, can we command him even? Now, these are questions I'm just asking to myself, for the record. Okay, we had to bring the Libra back up there. Oh, I should be stealing from him. Couldn't steal. Okay, we stole a Fey Stone. Nice. Alright, he's Spore Fallen again. This is actually a little scary that he's Spore Falling, because I only have one party member to deal with all of the bullshit that it's gonna do. Yeah, so now we're just confused and I have nothing to do about it. So that's... Oh, cool. I'm attacking Belias. So, Confuse actually seems to have greatly harmed my, what I got going on here. But hey, we'll see what happens here. I mean, Belias is doing fine as far as HP goes. Oh, I'm not... Okay, so I am no longer... Okay, I'm going to Echo Herb myself here. Right? And then I think we need, like, a Kira. Oh, shit, though. That's right. We are out of... We're out of, Okay, I'm also gonna Antidote, because this is doing quite a bit to me as well. We've got Sap and, Poison. Which is, yeah, pretty brutal. So, I guess Belias is just doing his best here. Oh, okay, he's done. He might be doing like a big ending attack though, kind of like what they do in was it the remake? Is like FF7 remake, I think, is like this. Yeah, where like when the summon leaves, they do a big attack. Or maybe he's just doing a big attack just because he feels like it. I've used the summons very little, so I don't actually know how any of this works yet. That actually, like, stopped the music and everything. Oh! Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's get let's get ourselves going again here. Okay, eye drops for self here. And then, is anybody else blind? Larsa is? Alright, that's fine. Whoa! Okay, the oil covering actually just absolutely destroyed Ash. So, okay, we're gonna Phoenix down. Balthier, how about a high potion on her? Then let's get control of her again and attack, so that the party starts doing their gambits again. Ash is still oil covered though, which is kind of scary. Oh, Balthier barely got the... Oh, whoa, okay. Asses are currently getting kicked. But there are lots of Kiras going off as well. Okay, so now I think we need to, like, get our protects back up or something. He's almost dead, though, so I'm not even gonna bother. He's almost dead. Uh-oh, he's doing Spore Fall, though. Okay. Things are getting a little, things are getting a little spicy here. Let me tell you, that summon fucked me up. That summon was only bad. Okay, we've got 2 people confused right now, so we are gonna Smelling Salts Ash. Boom, the moment Ash is better, Ash is going to Smelling Salts. Actually, you know what? No, Balthier can just do it on Fran. There we go. And now we attack, and we let the Gambits take care of, regens and all that has to happen. We still do have other problems, but the boss is going to be dead in like a second here. We do have 2 blinds, though. No, look, we got to get rid of the blinds so that the boss actually does die in a second. So yeah, all I can say about this fight is that the summon seems to have been a very bad idea. And at this point in the game, my opinion is that summons are bad. Also, oh, Larsa's dead. Should we... Yeah, we should probably cure her. And then... Okay, Fran is silenced. That's part of the issue that we're running into here. So we're going to Echo Herb Fran, kind of while I run around here. Fran, there we go. Okay. So now you attack. Fran's got a Kira going. And she's very good at it. That kill! Oh my god! That was like such incredibly bad timing. Okay, so now just Phoenix down Ash real quick before the boss dies. Because the boss is dead in like a second here. Oh, hang on. No. Ash, you attack the boss. So everybody can get their... There we go. Okay. So that really wasn't too tough. Everything just got really thrown off after we came back from the summon and nobody was protected anymore. See, Mark. Why, thank you for the GG. Sorry that I missed a lot of chat. I missed a ton of chat during that fight there, but, you know. People were probably just telling me what to do anyway. Right. This entire forest will be dead within the month. Alright, alright. I think we're coming back to this area later. So, I'm, like, and so I want to avoid any kind of, like, talk about it because, you know, even if you were to confirm or deny that fact, that would also kind of throw things off, you know what I mean? Because I think we're gonna be here later. Specifically with the boss, alright. Hit me with a little fun fact about that boss. Yeah, that was my first try. I mean, it wasn't that tough. I think that I've got a hell of a gambit system on my party, you know? Oh, yeah, dude, I figured that it was optional because, I mean, look at the... Oh, wait, no, that's not connected. I was thinking that this was connected. I was actually assuming that that was optional the whole time. Or at least I had a strong suspicion. The reason being that there's people that like, I spotted... Here, let's take a quick shave here. Oh, of course. But, you know, I'm probably over-leveled since it's a first playthrough and I've been fucking around a lot, you know. But yeah, I kind of figured that there was a way through this, maybe, or something. Several years now since such as you began passing through the wood unwelcome. Some sought only to flee their pursuers, but others there were who thought to bring ruin to the wood. This wakened in Mjörn a deep disquiet. That she should see this and leave the wood surprises me little. Oh, maybe you can't get through this. Oh well. Alright. Dude, all of the fucking, like, the font that Square Enix is just like putting on every single game lately is super lame. Like, I bet I know exactly what the Zodiac Age font looks like, even though I've never seen it, because it's probably the same font that they're putting on the interface in Tactics Ogre, you know? Like, basically, it's the font that started on Final Fantasy 13, right? Like, the numbers in Final Fantasy 13, I think, like, that's the font that Square Enix has just used in everything ever since. Tactics does have a good font. Alright, here we go, though. Few dudes to take out. Give me that demon eyeball. Ooh, okay, they missed. Excellent. And now... steal from this one. A warp mote. Yeah, these guys are dying quick. Try to get another steal off. Nice. Era-style fonts in the fan translation. They created custom fonts for each period of the game to give them more flavor. That sounds neat, but it also kind of changes the game. That, like, that's a thing that, like, the developers, it wasn't part of their game. You know what I mean? Like, I understand why you'd be like, oh, that's cool, and why someone might think that that's, you know, objectively better. However, like, if I were translating a game, I wouldn't think that it's my responsibility or my job to make an artistic decision. You know what I mean? Like, I would even say that, like, if you're making a fan translation, you probably shouldn't even fix bugs, you know? But, you know, right, it depends on what your goal is with your patch. If you want it to be a translation and a bug fix patch, cool. Translation and bug fix and some artistic enhancements patch, sure, you know. But if I were to then play one, I would go for the one that is a strict translation only, personally. Oh, yeah. But what up, Waffle MD? Bum bum. Right. And sort of my point is that, like, you know, it's a different task, right? Translating, bug fixing, and then artistic choices are all their own thing. Slow battle speed and ATB? C-Mark. You call this slow battle speed? I am on weight, though. Oh yeah, love Metroid Prime 1. Metroid is one of my favorite series. I've beaten every Metroid game multiple times. I've 100%ed most of them multiple times. You want a Metroid tier list? All right. Here's the Metroid tier list. Are you guys ready for the official Dash Retro Metroid tier list? Top tier oh man, we're gonna start arguing immediately. Top tier Metroid games. This is the very top, right? Super Metroid, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, Metroid Dread, and Metroid Other M. I think are the top tier. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Metroid Other M, you're an idiot, right? That's insane. You're just trying to start a fight. Here's the deal. The third person camera angle of Metroid Dread, but of Other M being in 3D, right? Other M is a 3D third-person Metroid game with an awesome world map design, awesome controls, awesome combat. It's a top-tier Metroid experience, except for every single cutscene in the game, which makes you want to claw your eyes out, right? The cutscenes are terrible, and you can't skip the cutscenes, and all that is, like, pretty devastating for the game, right? But I think that the uniqueness of the gameplay, as well as how good the gameplay is, makes it overall, like, top tier. It's one of my favorites, right? And then the middle tier would be, like, Metroid Prime 1, Metroid Zero Mission, and the original Metroid on NES. And then bottom tier, and these are still good games that I think you should play, but bottom tier would be like Metroid Fusion, Metroid 2 for Game Boy, and Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Which I would go so far as to say that Fusion and... Hang on. I'm not paying attention to my party members here. I would go so far as to say that Metroid Fusion and 2 are in a tier above Metroid Prime 3. Because Metroid Prime 3 is where you get far enough down into the tier list where it's like, I kind of don't even like Metroid Prime 3, you know? But yeah, my big, like, Metroid 2 is a fun game. Really, my big issues with it are, that the map is a little nonsense. It's a little too zoomed in. So yeah, like, it's very claustrophobic as far as, like, trying to figure out where you are. And then also, I think that the map also doesn't make perfect sense, you know? Like, your perception of, like, how far you've run versus how far you've actually gone doesn't all match up, you know? Like, sometimes you go into a building and the interior of the building is, like, huge, but it's actually, like, a small enclosed space in the overworld, and then there'll be, like, a screen transition here that kind of teleports you really far left as far as it goes. You know what I mean? So, and what this all kind of creates, the thing that I'm actively complaining about with this is that, like, what I'm ultimately getting at is that Metroid 1 is a game where you can very systematically and scientifically draw a map of the entire world, and it all matches up, you know? In Metroid 2, you can't do that. Oh, Samus Returns? That one was really generally quite good, I thought. I think I would put it in the middle tier. You know, I think that game hangs out with Prime 1 and like, original Metroid on NES, you know. It was really good. And the 360-degree aiming with the parrying and stuff was all a very neat idea that I'm glad that they brought into Dread. Something about it, though, yeah, like, I do think that more so than it being a good game in itself, it was just a really, really good proof of concept for Dread. Whoop. And let me tell you, after Dread, I'm very excited about Prime 4. But not excited in the way of, like, it's gotta come out right now. Why aren't they saying anything about it? You know, no. When it comes out, I'll play it, and I look forward to it. Yeah, the Emmys were super cool. Check, also, oh my god, the new suit. Samus's suit in that game, super great. Oh! We've got more dudes over here. Whoa! Blast wave. Alright. So, oh, you did a show, Cat? Sorry, I didn't see it. I'll show you two things. First, Cat. First, here's Cat. You know, we're just hanging out. And she's you know, she is in the cuddle zone here. Look at this cat. Look at that paw reaching out for the controller. And her two little paws back here with her tail between them. Two little paws back here with her tail wrapped between them. That is one cuddly cat. And then I was also going to say, as far as Dread goes, I've got those over in front of my monitor all the time. All right. Yeah, so my only gripes with Dread, I've got a couple minor complaints about Dread. One is that I wish you could walk. The only way to walk in the game is to be invisible, you know? But it's like, I want to be able to... like, a lot of the time, the environments in that game are so fucking gorgeous, you know? So gorgeous that I want to just slowly walk through the environment and take it in, you know? But you can't do that ever. Oh god, what is this? A dire sore? He's level 28? Okay, check this shit out. Can I blind him? I feel like blinding him would be really good. What kind of magic is that? It's green. Okay, you're gonna get blinded. Fran is gonna protect herself. Balthier is gonna protect Ash. Oh, it missed. I'm going for it again. I really think that blind is the way to go here. And then... Oh. It missed again. Okay, hang on. Balthier, green magic, protect Larsa. Fran, green magic, protect Balthier. There it is. And now Ash. Go for the blind again. I learned this from Final Fantasy VIII. There we go. When there's a big dinosaur, you blind it. Oh, it's almost dead, actually. Oh, it turns out that that's not too difficult. Do I have merch? You're the first person to ever ask me that. I have considered it, but I don't exactly know how to get into that business. There is a thing that you can do, like, partnered with Amazon. Like, within Twitch. Like, within Twitch, there is actually a stream manager thing where I can set up, like, merch that gets sold through Amazon. I don't know if Amazon is actually the partner that I would go with for merch, though. I think I would probably rather go through, like, one of those places that I've had a good experience buying merch from, you know? Like, I've got friends who have done shirts and stuff, and I would probably just ask them who they went through. 'Cause yeah, I mean, I think that, like, so the logo that I have of the hand with the NES controller, I'm pretty proud of that logo, and I feel like it would make a good shirt. So I've thought about it, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Or yeah, like like go through someone local. Hell, hang on a second. I just remembered that I actually have connections. I actually have a specific, like a very specific connection with T-shirts specifically. So, so yeah. Oh yeah, this is a big disagreement that I have with most people. But going back to the Metroid topic, I actually couldn't fucking stand AM2R. Like, I would actually say that I hated it. I thought that all of the enemy AI in the game was extremely annoying, to where the game was just a pain in the ass to play, because all of the enemies were just so fucking annoying to fight. Just with the way that they behaved. So I like straight up hated AM2R. Some of the level design was really cool though. Hello, Gravy Robber. But yeah, I should look into the merch thing. You know, what would you, I mean, I should ask you guys though, what would you want to see, right? Like, t-shirts is the obvious thing. or another kind of shirt. But what would you like? What would you guys actually want to see if you wanted merch that was from me? You know, you want a big pair of shoes, cock rings. All right, excellent. Big shoes on a shirt. I mean, if we're talking the actual. If we're talking like the actual guy from Final Fantasy VII, I think you're looking at a copyright issue there. Like, I'm even worried about having an NES controller in my profile picture if I were to try to sell that, you know, to where I might have to like Photoshop it into like a generic controller, you know, take the Nintendo lettering off of it and change it to, maybe I could just change it to my name, right? But yeah, you know, I could see like a cartoon version of like a, you know, I could see a art, what am I trying to say? Like, Nicole is a great artist with her hands, you know, like with drawing, and, you know, she could probably draw something that would be good. But yeah, I would say, right, like, get it stylized. That would be good. Do I have a cat on my legs? Oh, yeah. Here's a free one. There she is. Oh, look at her. She's so comfy. Look how comfy she is. But yeah. So, did she go to school for it? Yeah, she did go to school with an art major. I don't know what it was specifically for, as far as it being like, was it for illustration specifically, or animation, or what? I'm actually not sure. All I know is when she draws a picture, it's great. Mia's had enough, she's had enough spotlight. She's on the move. What you doing, Mia? She thought about coming over here. Did you see that half step she took towards me and then decided against it? Oh, wait. Oh. Where are we going? Oh, hang on. Her shoulder was a little dirty there for a second. Oh, you want to play some Donkey Konga, Mia? You want us to bust out those GameCube bongos, play some Donkey Konga? Couple more shoulder licks in there for good measure, you know? Aw, look at her getting comfy. Adorable. Alright. Beyond this rift, you'll find the Holy Mountain. Take each step one at a time, and you shall reach your destination. Oh! Wait, why did that go off twice? Is it gonna actually alert twice here? It did! Oh, weird! Did we get like 2 in a row? Yeah, that one was Digital Devil Saga. And then this one is Odin Sphere? I believe this one's Odin Sphere. Next! Thank you for resubscribing. I will be right back, actually, though. I gotta run to the bathroom. We got to this new place here, so I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Dude, look, this place looks great. Balthier, get out of the way. I want a nice, like, camera shot here. Ooh, yeah. And I'm not talking about the ass. I mean the landscape. It looks great. Yeah, for some reason it went off twice. I wonder why that is. But yeah, thank you for subbing. I'll be right back. I gotta run to the restroom. Ooh, okay. Speaking of Digital Devil Saga, oh man, if you guys like turn-based RPGs on the PS2, that is a good one. Animated, where it's... Oh, I just picked up my PS1 controller by habit. Well, animated merch, I'm not sure what that means. I don't know how that could be a thing. But yeah, I'm all for suggestions though, because I don't know what the hell to do. All right. Who's this guy? He's one of these like
the guiltiest of Mount Burr-Almasass took us in and treated us warmly. Thanks to their aid, I'm well enough to return home now.
Oh, animated as in like okay. For some reason I don't know why I'm like this, but I hear animated and I think specifically like it's in motion. You know what I mean? Like animation as opposed to illustration or that kind of thing, you know. And I'm just like, what are you doing? But yeah, okay. No, I totally get it. Yeah, and that's something that I would probably talk to my fiance about because she's very good at illustrations. She doesn't have a ton of experience with digital illustrations though. Like she has a tablet, but she hasn't used it a ton. You know, she more is like a pencil and paper type drawer, but she owns a tablet. You know, I could see if she's interested in helping me out with that. I'll tell you though, I'll warn you, Nicole is deep into Final Fantasy 14 right now. I don't know if I can get her off of it.
When newcomers that can't walk on their own arrive, I carry them up the mountain. I'm glad to help the guiltiest any way I can.
Oh, what a nice guy. My vocal cords are getting a little fatigued here, though, today. I think I've been loudly talking a lot today. Alright, back to fighting some wolves. Quality pelt. Excellent. It's true, MR, yup. It's impossible to get off until you're sick of it. The only way out is through. Ooh, what's this guy? A wild onion. What? Oh, he's gonna be dead before this other steel goes off. Oh, excuse me. Whoops. Alright, looking forward to the next shop that I find, where we're gonna be able to get a ton of, like, sell a ton of stuff. Ooh, succulent fruit sells really well also. Hang on a second. Oh, shoot. Okay, so we go up. What are we doing right now? What's the game about? Okay, good question, because this is actually good for me to remember. Because it's actually quite complicated how much shit's going on. Okay, so there once was a place called Dalmasca, and I believe it still does exist. However, it was a very small nation that was in between two very large nations that began to war. And early on, Dalmasca was taken over by one of these nations, the Empire.
Empires parade down city streets.
We're talking about the Empire right now.
And so I sue for peace, to stop short war and ease their suffering. My father will choose peace.
Will he now? You sound sure of yourself. You can never know another, even your father.
So this character who's with us right now, Larsa, is the son, one of the sons of the current emperor. He's the younger son of the current emperor. The other son of the current emperor his name is Vane, and he is the one who is currently in charge of Dalmasca, now that it's been, like, taken over.
The Senate hates the very fact that House Solidor exists.
So this is the Emperor.
By necessity, we must find reason to silence them.
Necessity? Ah, yes, necessity. Does that word free you, I wonder? You show no hesitation to solve matters with blood.
The sword of House Solidor cannot be left to rust in doubt. It was you, Excellency, who tempered that sword.
Is this your idea of vengeance?
It is my idea of necessity.
So I think this guy is Vane, but I need to see his face.
Now, it is not only our future you imperil.
So, you would dirty your hands to keep his clean?
Yes, this is Vane.
My hands are stained with blood.
So, pause real quick to explain a little bit, because this is for my benefit as well to remember everything. So that's Vane. He is the guy who, like, kind of took over Dalmasca when the Empire took it over. and he is the son of the Emperor, as is Larsa, who is in our party right now. So Larsa and Vayne, brothers. Both brothers and both like princes, you could say. There's a bunch of other shit that's like kind of complicated. So there was another place called what's the name of the place that had the what's his face? The not Balthier. He's not a fan of the Empire. They kind of stay away from each other, and he's the lead of it. The Marquise. There's the Marquise, who I think is part of the resistance against the Empire. And then there are also the judges, and I actually can't even remember who the judges are aligned with. I think that the judges, I don't remember. The judges are like a party of badasses, but I don't remember who they're supposed to be working for. Whether it's, because I don't think it's the Empire. I don't think that they work for the Empire. I feel like they work for the Marquise, but one of them fights you, and I can't actually remember why he fights you. So I might even have to go back and watch some of these old cutscenes again. Oh, the judges are part of the Empire. Okay, there you go. So yeah, there's the judges. And then yeah, okay, there we go. We're caught up.
I see little reason to stay them now.
Oh yeah, there was a whole conversation, I believe, through from the Empire earlier, where like they're talking to the Emperor, and I think that basically they're saying that Vayne is not fit to be the new Emperor, and they might have even said that they're gonna kill him. But I don't remember if that's true, and don't correct me if I'm wrong, because that's part of the fun, right? But I think that they said that they're sort of planning on killing Vayne because they don't want him to be the next Emperor.
So they are. And so House Solidor lives on.
And so who we are as a party, we'll have to look at the party real quick so I can kind of quickly say who everybody is. Okay, so Vaughn is nobody, and Pinello is also nobody. Ash is she was like the princess of Dalmasca, I believe. She married Rossler, and they were to be royalty in Dalmasca before Dalmasca was taken over. And as Dalmasca was taken over, Rossler died. And she faked her own suicide, and so, like, the general public believes that she is dead. But she is now part of the resistance against the Empire. Bosch was personally involved in the murder of Dalmasca's original king, who was murdered during the time where he was signing over Dalmasca to the Empire. Basically, the Empire came in and they were going to sign a treaty, of peace, which was really just the king sort of surrendering to the Empire and giving it to them. However, they also murdered the king at that time. And Bosch's twin brother was involved in the betrayal, and so Bosch himself was kind of blamed for it, even though it wasn't really him. And also, he was also believed to be dead, but he's not. Fran and Balthier are basically Han Solo and Chewbacca. They are like two people who are... They're following us around because they think that there's something in it for them, you know? Balthier especially. Fran just kind of follows Balthier. And he is with us because he's like, well, you're clearly, like, good enough people, and if I follow you along to do all this dangerous shit, there's gonna be a good reward involved, right? And so then we get back to Ash, who, yeah, because she has this royal lineage to her, she has some kind of special ability to fight against the Resistance in the form of this, like, Dusk Shard or something, but we need to, like, power up the Dusk Shard or something, and so I think that's what we're going to do, is, we're like, on a quest right now to, like, equip Ash with the ability to truly lead the Resistance against the Empire. That is, from what I also, the way that Vaughn is related at all to any of this is that Vaughn's brother was one of the people that was killed, along with when Bosch was supposedly killed, and the old king of Dalmasca was killed. When all of that happened, Vaughn's brother was one of the knights that was working with Bosch and got killed. So that's how Vaughn is slightly related. He is like he is like the protagonist of the game, in that, like, when you're in town, you control Vaughn, and he's like the main character, except he's not. He's basically nobody. And then Pinello is just like Vaughn's friend. Whatever, you know? So that's why I just took Vaughn out of the party and I'm playing as Ash. I would love to put Bosch in the party because I feel like Bosch is one of the main characters, and I really like him as a character, but I'm so, like, deep into Balthier and Fran now that I kind of feel like I have to just use those two. But Ash, I feel like, is the actual main character, and I like her design more than Vaughn's also, so I'm just playing as Ash, basically. And there you go. That is my little recap on what I sort of currently understand to be the story. I feel like I missed something, though. In the adventure here right now. I feel like I gotta go back down here. Oh, hang on a second. Throw an antidote on Balthier here. The Lisping Gamer, how's it going? But yeah, like, it's all pretty complicated, and not only is it complicated, but the language used in this game, characters speak very fancifully, and so it can be very difficult, for me at least, to follow along with the cutscenes even while they're happening in front of me. And so at one point, I actually had to go back through all of my VODs and re-watch all of the cutscenes to, like, figure out who everybody was, and what was happening in the story. And I'm probably gonna have to do that again, now that it's been a minute since I've played. Okay, yeah, I want to explore down here a little bit first. Loving the music here, by the way. Ooh, we've got a lizard. Angel Song. Oh, this is ice. Right. Okay, so that thing is sleeping. Yeah, you know, snow... I feel like snow areas in games often have really good music. You know, we're looking at you, Fendrana Drifts. I just like icy music a lot of the time, you know? Or like, you know, some nice wintry metal music also, you know? Like Agalok is a very wintry kind of band, and you gotta love it. A Slaven Warder. Hello. 10, Jill. Okay. Well. That's just this whole place, huh? But why? I mean, this is probably a chest for us, at least. Oh yeah, we actually just had a nice lengthy conversation about our favorite Metroid games, you know. Oh, okay, there is more. But yeah, Metroid is one of my favorite series. All right. So I feel like they kind of hinted that we're supposed to go this way because there was a guy there that was like, I carry people up the mountain, which makes it sound like we're supposed to go up the mountain, right? So, in usual gamer fashion, you can tell I'm a true gamer because I'm going to come this way instead, specifically because I think that it's not the right way to go. And so there might be something here for me, you know? Or at least some information for later. What did I just say? What the gamer? What did I just say? Did you not catch my entire spiel there? About how I picked up all of the context clues that pointed to the fact that going up north is probably the way that I'm supposed to go? And so that's why I'm going this way, because I think it's the wrong way, and there'll be something fun down here? That was the whole thing I was just talking about for like a minute. What up, beer lover? But for the record, though, just being straight up told where to go in a game is boring, and it makes the game worse. So please, you know, allow me to play the game for the first time, which you can only do once. You know, you can only play it for the first time once. And so, being told exactly where to go, or what to do in certain situations and stuff, all that does is that takes away the first time experience, right? Which then just kind of makes the game boring. Because then you're just doing your chores. instead of exploring and finding, you know, where to go next. By exploring and taking in the environment and going on an adventure, instead, you're just following instructions. You're just doing a chore. You know what I mean? And that's lame. Ooh, Gambit. That might be one we already have, though. I think that I'm not positive if that's a thing that really happens, but it might be. All right, what do we got? Yeah, you know, if I ever get Alzheimer's, just every day that I wake up, convince me to play Outer Wilds. So I can just play that game for the first time every day. Change your stream to a pool stream. Are you still going to play video games? Is it going to be like gaming in the hot tub? Or is it going to be like just chatting in the hot tub? Gaming in the hot tub sounds a little dangerous, but you know, like, you know, you don't want to like drop your controller into your hot tub and fry yourself, you know. Ooh, look at this. The Feywood. Ooh, we got tree ants. Level 42, yikes! That's a yikers, am I right, fellow gamers?
Yes.
I really like that that aspect of games, of just you know, being influenced where to go based on like the enemy strength and stuff. That was something I really liked. I feel like well, that was something I really liked about the old Final Fantasies 1, 2, and 3. You know. And to some degree 4, 5, and 6, but mostly 1, 2, and 3 had that system of like, when you went the wrong direction on the world map, you knew it because suddenly you're getting your ass kicked, you know? Especially Final Fantasy 2 had that. And it made it really feel very cool. The way that like there was a town early on in the game where you can actually like explore the town, go to the inn, go to the shops, all that kind of stuff, you know? But like there were random battles in the town because it had been taken over by like the evil empire, right? And you would just get the shit kicked out of you by these guards that are around town as random battles, you know? And it's like that's such a immersive thing, you know? To like be actually afraid of that town because of the guards that it's under the control of. But then later, once you're strong enough, you know, you can go in there and beat them up yourselves. And then, you know, that's around the time of the plot of the game where you drive them out of town, you know? I love that kind of immersion and storytelling. Oh yeah, that's true. Just fill your hot tub with olive oil. Problem solved. Whoa! Then you're basically just deep frying yourself. Ooh, yeah. Deep fried gamer. If you're from Kentucky, you could be the Kentucky Fried Gamer. Oh, we're coming up with the future of Twitch right now.
This desert is stupid.
You guys see that KFG stream last night? Oh. Mega has redeemed Riff out. For 3,000 squats. All right. So that was that, I suppose. We just got this little area on this side. Okay. Let's pop back out here. Man, that guy's handsome. All right. Oh!
This desert is stupid.
Oh, no. All right, no steals from that guy. But then this guy over here. No steal? A jujitsu gi? We just stole equipment from that guy. Bran.
My asshole.
Bran has redeemed Riff out for 3,000 squats. And then Beer Lover, we got a show cat. We got a show cat now. Here it is. There's Mia. It's her again. She's back. She's back into cuddle position here. Look at her. Aw, she's so cute. But you know, just coming on in and getting comfy in position between me and the arm of the chair, you know. There we go. All right. Oh my God, we got what? Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, there we go. Bran has redeemed another Riff out. All right. Your cat's a goblin. This cat enters goblin mode every once in a while. Ooh, stole a remedy from this guy. Dude, that's a pretty great enemy design. Some fine wool. Okay, so, there's a interesting location for a thing there. But yeah, man, this game is super chill. Very this is a very fun, like, long-term play through it game, you know. Not, you know, of course not as long-term as, like, I'm gonna learn to speedrun it, and then it's the main focus of the channel for over a year. Not talking about that, I'm just saying, like, for our backup game, you know. This is a good one. I'm really enjoying not only this game, but also just the mood of the streams of it, you know? Good hangout, lots of banter. Oh, bunch of these little onion guys over here. And then... I do need some water, though. Okay, so we've got another border up there. Gotcha. Yeah, this game's environments are just so huge. What I'm guessing is that right now there might not be anything particularly special to find down here. However, once we get some more, like, jobs, right? Some side quests, the hunts, right? There might be, like, a hunt that brings us here. And there'll be a specific place we have to go or something. I still gotta figure out that last hunt that we were on, though, that I was not understanding. Ugh! We'll get back there at some point. Oh man, the failed steals. Yeah, but there we go. So that's this whole room. Interesting. I was expecting something that would attach down there. So maybe there is something to find right away that gets us across that little area. But for now, let's take a quick run over here. And I gotta say, like, my favorite thing, my favorite kind of, like, enhancement of the playthrough that I've made was when I decided to set up gambits that auto-regen any character that you know, as long as they don't already have full health. It just auto, you know, putting regen on everybody. Love it, dude. I just feel like it's created such a friendly environment of pretty much always running around with full health and full MP. Okay, lowest MP is interesting. I don't know if it's worth it to fight the frogs, just because, like, right now we're kind of, we've got a bit of a skeleton chain going. You know, I haven't looked at my license points in quite a while. That could also be interesting. Oh, wait, what's this now? We got a bangle. Bangle. And then... this looks kind of weird. Oh, yeah, and Gamer, sorry, as far... Lisp and Gamer, as far as your, the cat thing goes. Yeah, we got our cats from, the Humane Society, you know? When they were like 3 months old, we got them. And so yeah, I've always like held them a lot and cuddled them a lot, so they're like, especially when they were like kittens, I spent a lot of time just like holding them like a baby, you know. And now they're just super cuddly.
The still shrine of Miriam ahead has been warded by his grace, the Grand Kiltius. You must first go to Mount Bur-Omisas if you wish passage there.
Oh, okay, I see. So we are gonna come back this way in a little bit. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, and that goes all the way down. Okay, that explains so much right there. I see, I see. Oh, dude, tuxedo cats are so cute. Everywhere you go in Ivlis, there's war. Only on Mount Bur-Omisas do we refugees find peace.
If you go to Mount Bur,
I'm just gonna call it Mount Bur, all right.
if you go the wrong way. Head southeast down the slope, then to the north. I've lost my way too many times here.
So yeah, this is the way that they told us that we're not allowed to go yet. So we're gonna go and see where they actually stop us. Oh! Look at this. Look at this fucker. Nice, nice. Alright, alright. Looks like we could use Protect around here. You know, maybe Kira is starting to get a little outpaced. Did not do a ton of healing there. I mean, with the regens, I think it's still fine. But yeah, we might be looking at wanting Kiragas pretty soon here. Whoa. So they did tell us to go the other way first. Oh, there is like a whole nother place here. Interesting, interesting. Okay. How do we... Yes, this is what I want, is for him to come over here. Perfect. Oh, and yeah. So BL, you're on Mister. What was your issue? You were facing with the other controller. Mia accidentally scratched me there. Dude, someone's gonna step on a trap. Someone is gonna just adjust their body slightly. Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ, that actually scared me. Oh, you were having a lot of input lag. And you think that it was your specific controller? And that the new one's not going to do it? Or are you getting a different controller? Because, yeah, I can't handle input lag on a controller. Oh, boy. That's part of the reason that I don't do, like, emulation in general. Like, yeah, I need to emulate some Final Fantasy stuff for, like, practice and research, but man, does it feel like shit. Just by nature of using a USB controller, you know? as opposed to one where that's directly communicating with the console, right? With like the shift registers and the ATT lines and all that kind of stuff. Like that's all so lightning fast where it gets it all between frames, you know? But when you have something that's like that has to go through that extra layer of software like USB drivers, right? I can't handle it. Which is weird that, like, I don't feel that way about keyboards, you know? Like, a USB keyboard I generally think is fine. So, I mean, I'm not exactly sure. What it all means. But yeah, it is funny the way that, like, emulation devices do have lag that, like, is just from, you know, the nature of the device. And, like, one way that you can see it, right? Some people don't like to believe it, right? Some people hear that, they just refuse to believe it. But if you take, like, a Super Nintendo Classic, right? You know the Super Nintendo Classic? The little miniature thing? You play that, you play Mario World on that for a second, or like just like take a video, right, of you hitting the button and seeing how long it takes for it to respond. But then you just take a real Super Nintendo, go through an upscaler into the same TV, and it'll feel way better. You know, as long as we're talking about a good upscaler, such as a RetroTink. But I think even back when I first tested this, I think I was using the OSSC back when I tested this the first time. But yeah, since the Mister is FPGA based, it's probably much better than something like the SNES Classic as far as lag, built-in lag goes. That's just my guess. Nice, stole a remedy. Oh no. The ice elemental is angry at us now. What can we steal from you? Probably just ice magicite. Oh, dude, this thing's kicking our ass. I think we'd better try casting thunder on it. And then also we need to Echo Herb Fran here. Wait, that did 0 damage to it? Oh god, we're getting our asses absolutely destroyed here. You expect something going through the SCART port to be slower? Why is that? They're decades-old standards. See, I think it's the big difference between analog and digital, right? Like, if you think about the HDMI signal versus an analog signal, it's like an analog signal, each of the red, like, let's take RGB, for example, with C-Sync. One of the that's like a 4-line signal where one electrical signal is sync, one is red, one is green, one is blue, right? Data. And it's all synced up where like the sync is sending information just via electricity to say when a frame begins and ends. And then the red, green, and blue are just changing the amount of electricity, right, that's going through them. at like the same time that the screen is drawing the information. You know what I mean? And so the information being drawn by the electron beam is like directly what's coming into it informationally at that time. You know what I mean? There's no buffer of where the data has to get written first and then get read from, you know? Meanwhile, digital generally means that like it's going to write the entire frame of data into a buffer before it then flips it, and then the TV is reading that entire buffer frame of information, right? And so just by nature of that, you automatically have display lag based on, you know, how much time that takes. I think, let me put a giant I think after that though. Because I'm not positive if they all work exactly the same way, or if that, or if any of that information is true, but pretty sure. Alright, I'm gonna head back to that save point here. I'm like running out of echo herbs, and I've got silenced characters. And yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Dark Rob. I have heard a bunch of people talk about some kind of thing in this game that you can only get if you do different things, you know? What am I talking about? With like different if you open different chests or something, I don't know. I don't really care though. It's not information that I am supposed to know. Oh yeah, I think we have a lack of long range against these enemies that is tricky. But anyway. Yeah, just like analog stuff tends to just have a lot more immediacy, you know? Where like the information is being electrically streamed at the very time that it's being called, as opposed to there being a buffer where it's written at one point and then read later. You know what I mean? That said, though, I mean, the funny thing about what we're talking about, though, is that, like, I'm not positive about everything that I said, and I'm not sure why the RetroTink is so damn good at what it does, and why it's, you know, why it's so low latency. Cause, like I'm saying, a original hardware device through a RetroTink feels way, way, way better than something like the SNES Classic. And it's super impressive how they were able to do it. But yeah, I've not back to the original thing though about like the Mister. I've not used a Mister yet, but that's like FPGA, like hardware emulation with FPGAs. So I imagine that is as lag-free as original hardware is, probably. However, for the actual controller inputs, though, I mean that's the thing. That's the thing where like I would expect to see there to be a difference, like, because I can tell you much more thoroughly how a controller works, right? An original wired controller like this, you know. Like, the way that it works is that the wires coming into the controller, one of them is power for, like, the whole circuit board in the controller. One of them is ground. And, in the controller, there's like a chip that, where there are several, you know how the chip is like a square chip that has a bunch of pins on the sides of it, right? That are soldered onto the board. every digital input on the controller, so every individual button has its own pin that's on that chip. And when you and each of those pins are being powered through a pull-up resistor by the chip and by the power that's coming in from the console. And then when you press a button, what you're doing is you're completing a path to ground. So each one of those pins that's on that each one of the pins on the controller, inside the controller, the chip, each one of those pins that is dedicated to a button has a path to ground that goes through the button. And so it's only completed when you press the button. You're pressing down and completing a little circuit that grounds it. And so each of the individual pins are either grounded if the button is being pressed, or they're powered if it's not. And there is a third signal that's coming in through the cable called ATT that is powered by the console. And when the console wants to read the controller inputs, which it does between frames, right? Once the console is done sending color data for the frame of that's being displayed on the TV, generally it's done between spots here, where it goes into a mode called VBlank. Hi. Which is like the amount of time that it takes the electron beam to go from the end of one frame and go back up to the other corner to draw the next frame, right? That amount of time where the electron beam isn't firing, it's blank because it's changing its vertical position, right? V-blank. During that time, generally, the console will pull the ATT line to the controller grounded. It'll pull it to ground, which tells the processor in the controller to save all of the data that is currently on the pins, So each of those different pins, their data goes into like a 8-bit, or in this case like a 16-bit register. That then one of those buttons, whichever one is in the primary position, the data of whether that was 1 or 0, whether it was powered or grounded at the time that ATT went grounded, that information then gets sent down the data line of the controller back to the console, right? So the moment it latches with ATT, it knows whether the primary button was being pressed or not at the time that it latched, and then once it records that information, it then sends a pulse down another line in the cable to shift the data over to the next button, right? The next piece of data in that register, which is the next button, right? And it just fires down the line, and it pulls all of the information from the controller. And that happens, because that happens during VBlank, that happens literally during the amount of time that it's taking for the electron beam to go from one corner of the screen back up to the top. Between frames, is generally when that process is done. And when, processing for all of the game logic processing is done during that time, and the decisions about what the next frame should look like, is all done in that amount of time, which is amazing to me. And that's kind of why old games and stuff are so incredibly lag free, is because all of the decisions of what the next frame is going to look like, so what information is going to be visually presented to the player, is all done in the nanoseconds, right, before the next frame begins to be drawn. Oh. Larsa just got taken the fuck out. I built my own Nintendo controller from scratch, so I had to spend like months, sort of weeks maybe, researching like exactly how this shit works. But I mean, there are probably lots of little differences that I'm unaware of, you know, like between, you know, how like the PlayStation works versus the regular Nintendo and that kind of stuff. Okay, looks like we've basically already been here, so I'm gonna go I'm gonna go north. Which maze did we make it through? I mean, I was purposefully exploring everything really thoroughly and purposefully going the wrong way and stuff. Oh, the mountain. Oh, yeah, I mean, I knew that this is where we were headed the whole time. You know, I had to go see what everything else was first. Alright, finally, we get another merchant. Time to sell a bunch of shit here. So, let's see, 5 of these. Couple of... Wow, holy stones don't sell for anything. Let's see here. We've got one more of these. We've got a couple of quality hides. A tanned hide. Oh, yes. These are good. Yo, MC. I got off formations today and died to a bat pincer in Gaia's Cliff. So here we are on Final Fantasy 12 instead. I forgot that it's like, dude, if you're off formations, you gotta revive Sid, you know, after Magic Breath, and you gotta be on ATB wait, you know, because that bat pincer is coming. Yeah, might as well sell these just to get rid of them. Couple of bat wings. Whoa, do we even want to sell these? I'm gonna say no. I'm not sure if those are used for something else. I wasn't really thinking about it. Taurus Gem. Tyrant Hide. Oh, these aren't really sorted, are they? Nice. Those sturdy bones were some good pickups. Alright, cool. And now what's available to us? Arrows. A quiver of arrows with oil-soaked cloth wrapped about its point. Ooh. Arrows that might, Oh, okay. I was going to say they might just oil the enemy, which would be kind of cool. Alright, alright. Phoenix Downs alarm clocks. That's just fine. High potion smell and salts. Okay, okay. Flame tongue. Alright, and then what does this guy have? First, let's do a couple things here. Let's go to equipment, because I know that I've found a couple things that I haven't really looked at yet. I mean, have we found, like... So the Flame Tongue is strong, but I really don't like having elemental weapons, you know? I don't want to fight the guy that absorbs fire and just get screwed by that, you know? Alright, so I think Ash is looking pretty good here. Because, yeah, this is the same thing. Oh, wait, it has less attack power, but it's fire elemental. But a multimedia shelf? Nice. Oh, you know, I saw that there's a really nice looking TV stand that I want to get for my PVM. Because right now, dude, my vocal cords are getting pretty strained. I'm going to have to end pretty soon. Right now, my PVM is on this, like, piece of shit rack that I got off Amazon, you know? And I would really like to replace this. And I just saw, like, a really nice-looking TV stand that Best Buy sells, actually. Whoa! Holy shit, that scared me. Okay. So, yeah. Might have to go get one of those and assemble it, because it looked great. Okay, so what else do we have here? There are... Oh, yeah. Red cap. Man, I need to look into some armor for my... for my characters, apparently. So I think that means it's time to go to licenses. We've got quite a few points here. However, right now... actually, Ash, I'm fine with her stuff right now. So I think I want to have her get down with the swiftness here. And then, ooh, increased physical attack damage there as well. Okay, so now Fran, though, I think we want to go over to some, like, caps here. Like the balaclava. We have one of those. And we have a red cap. I think the red cap looked quite good. Ooh, and the Jujitsu Gi. That we actually stole from an enemy, so that might be pretty good. Okay, so there we go on that. And then Balthier. I guess he's more the armor type as well. So let's real quick first just go over to equip, Fran. Yeah, I guess the red cap is probably the best thing. What would the feathered cap do, though? Oh, it would increase her magic power, but reduce her vitality? That sounds way better for her. So, feathered cap. Whoops. Let's see if we can find that down here. Mystic armor, light armor. There it is. Nice. Mystic armor 4. Okay, so you can have this. Excellent. And then for armor, we've got, yeah, the Traveler's Vestment. That's also much better magic power. Sweet. And now, Balthier just kind of has, like, outdated armor, I think. I don't like the armor, though. Oh, wait, what about this Jujitsu Gi? So that's quite a bit of defense. I'm surprised it doesn't raise... I'm surprised it has worse strength and speed than scale armor. It's a gi. Anyway, let's take a look at what this guy is selling here. So, as far as, like, cool... Man, I kind of want to give Balthier a katana. Think about how cool he could be with this thing. With his 58 attack power. Because this is only going to raise his attack power a tiny bit. I do like having ranged party members, though. So, I'm going to say... I'm interested in the Beetlejuice. And then... I'm interested in the Loxley bow. Doesn't look like we have a decent one-handed sword after that, though. Okay. So, let's look for those. Balthier. Beetlejuice. So, where even are the guns? Okay, here's these guns. When do we get the freaking guns? Ooh, I don't know where these are. I mean, maybe Fran found them down here? No. Oh, she can already equip the Loxley bow. Okay, great. So then we just need to go on a gun-finding quest with Balthier. Let's see. It might be down here. It might be up here. It might be over here. Oh, man. This, I forgot what the next line was. You don't get a gun until you tell me your name. Ah, there's the Beetlejuice. We found it just in time. Nice, nice. Okay, sweet. So, we're gonna go, give me, please, one of these. And one of these. Why does it have to tell me that? Yeah, okay, I'll equip it from the equip menu. What a weird thing to have to, like, say. I mean, I guess, well, anyway. Okay. Loxley bow. Boom. Very nice. And you. There we go. Then we'll go inventory. We need to sort this shit. We need to sort this shit out. All right, there we go. Star Ocean. Yeah, I've heard that those are pretty well-beloved games. You know, at the very least, the older ones. I remember when Till the End of Time first came out, and a friend of mine really liking it. Who knows, though? Maybe that's the... Maybe that's not the one people like. Oh, he does sell items. Okay, here we go. Echo herbs. We need like 1,000,000 of these, please. And then gold needle. Sure, give me some of those. Eye drops. We use those pretty frequently. Bourgeons. Give me some more of those. Just cuz. Yeah, sure. More gold needles. How about? More of these, please. More of these, please. And more of those, please. And how about, you know, a couple of those? All right. Excellent. Many are the fiends that lurk in the crags of Paramina, but of them, the elementals appearing during heavy snows are the most dangerous. Yeah, we had a little bit of a run-in with an elemental earlier. It was a little frightening. Here on Mount Burr, the Kiltias protect us, yeah? Well, we'll not need to leave our home again, yeah? Be at ease. Mount Burr is a holy place, protected by the gods themselves. You need not fear a thing. Okay, well, excellent. I don't know if I already saved. Let's take a shave real quick. And all right. I would like to go a little bit farther, but honestly, my vocal cords are like starting to hurt, and I would like to be able to do a proper stream tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna go rest my voice, and also I need to edit more tutorial. I got my Final Fantasy VII comprehensive tutorial in the works, and you know, if anyone's interested in that, I'm working on it. I will be back. I will be back tomorrow, either with another Final Fantasy VII run, or I might be back to the tutorial, or I might even be back to Final Fantasy XII. I'm not actually positive, but I would say most likely it's going to be a run tomorrow. But yeah. Well, aren't I not supposed to run every other day though? That's like a thing. I didn't do a whole run today though. We'll figure it out. So let's take a quick second here. Take a look at who is streaming. And I will also, at the same time, say thank you guys so much for watching, for chatting, keeping me company. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Or, you know, any other time. But until then, I'm going to send you guys over to my brother. He is playing Void Bastards. It's just some kind of roguelike indie game that's kind of neat. Yeah, go say hi to him. And have yourselves a great night. He's only got 2 viewers right now, so go fuck up his chat and ask him a bunch of questions. See ya!